let me tell you, remember I was saying to you guys last week that yes, we're doing the treatment. Yes, she's doing what she needs to do, and we're trying to follow all the rules. But I did not want the entire stay here to be she's getting treatment, sick, lying down, no fun, no shows. I mean, we hadn't been to a movie or went to any presentations or Broadway. We hadn't done anything yet. But you know how you just don't want this to be all about sickness and recovery? So I don't know if you guys know, but one of my best friend, her name was Robin Rose Stewart. Robin has a daughter named Brittany, and I saw Brittany on Facebook the other day. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. Wednesday, I think it was. Wednesday. And she was saying, I am going to be performing at the King's Theater in Brooklyn.
And I hope to see my peeps.
I hope to see my people. I hope to see somebody, you know. And I'm like, I said, oh, well. And I looked, I said, wonder what King's Theater is. It was in Brooklyn. And she said, I'm performing with my uncle, Donald, which is Donald Lawrence. And, you know, Donald and I are very close. We're good friends. So I said, that would maybe something very, I don't know how far are we from Brooklyn in the theater? Because I don't know how far the distance. I'm not really familiar with the distance. And so I text him, Donald, I am in New Jersey, New York. My daughter's here for treatment for breast cancer. I would love to surprise her and bring her to the concert because it was Donald Lawrence and
Ian
Levinson.
Leon Lacey was the conductor.
Yeah, Leon Lacey is the guy that conducts for Beyonce. He writes a lot of her stuff.
Darwin Hobbs
and Yolanda Adams, right? So, and I looked at the tickets. Y'all know we don't blow money. Ticket was like $150, $300. So anyway, he responded back to me this like within an hour later, but I didn't see it till the next day. And he said, I'll see what I can do. I'll work on it. He said, this is not my gig. It's not me. I'm not in charge of it, but I'll see what I can do. Y'all know what happened? The next day, I got a call, an email from his office. He said, Krista, send your email to this guy in my office, and we'll see. He said, I can't promise you. I got a call, and he says, go to the box office, and we'll have 2 tickets there in your name. 2. So I was so excited about it, right? So we can get to go see a concert, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna give us some good seats. But then I really didn't know because it wasn't his gig. So the only problem we had is that Heaven and I didn't have any clothes. We only brought sweats, sneakers, shorts, and tops because our main thing was just to go back and forth to the doctor on the bus. So we didn't have any clothes. So I went and looked online, and you know, when you don't know where you're going and don't know the stores and you're not familiar with how to get there, I went online and I looked up black tie and for dresses somewhere locally, right? I saw Kohl's, and then I saw Nordstrom's rack. I haven't heard of that. I said, Heaven, he's got these dresses in here like $200-$300 for like $29 and $49 and $17. I said, can you find it? She said, well, we'll find it. So she looked it up the night before. I think that was Thursday, right? The night before. She looked up Nordstrom, and on Wednesday.
We got Wednesday. No, we got them Thursday, but I looked it up.
She looked it up on Wednesday. So it was like, how many blocks from your doctor's appointment?
It was a 10-minute walk.
10-minute walk. So we walked in. It was nice. Y'all know Nordstrom's a nice store anyway. But it's like was it on Broadway? Off-Broadway. It was right on Broadway, and it had, all the designer clothes. And I said, you know, Heaven always walk away from me. I'm like, Heaven. I saw a pair of Gucci shoes, flip-flops. They were $465. There was discount. There's regular $12.95 because I hadn't seen any like that before. They were like flip-flops. So but anyway, we were able.
They were discounted. It's $12.95. Like
they were normally $1,295, but they was on sale for $4.95. Which I thought flip-flops with rhinestones. Okay, so that's the kind of store that it was. But we were able to go to the women's department and find some beautiful dresses for less than $50. I don't know how much yours was, but
40.
Yours was 40. But at any rate,
42 or 44, one of those.
So I saw some jumpsuits. So Heaven's, she's petite now. I found stuff like that, just like that, for her to try on, and everything she tried on fit her perfectly. Well, I'm a little fluffer than Heaven. Fluffier. I'm a little bigger than Heaven. So every person that makes clothes, it's quite what kind of body you have and what you used to wear. And so I found some things that were cute, but I didn't want to wear. I don't show cleavage and just certain things I don't do. Heaven tried on 3 outfits: a jumpsuit and 2 of the dresses. I think I picked out a couple perfect. So my business mate right here. Show that was cute. I tried on a dress I liked, and she made a comment. She said, "Mama, I think that split is too deep." And you know how when somebody say something, you get sort of paranoid about it. So there was a dress I liked, but I don't do that. But anyway, I must have tried on them about 10 outfits or more. She was very patient with me. She zipped them up, and she gave me her honest opinion, because some of them she couldn't get zipped up. So I was just disappointed, right? Because I had to go somewhere and find me a dress, because we were looking for black dresses. At any rate, I decided to go ahead and get the first one I tried on. It was a little deep, so she said, "I'll let y'all see it." And so we went downstairs to find some shoes. And Heaven likes pointed toe, she don't like square toe shoes. Because we had no shoes. We have flip-flops and tennis shoes. That's all we brought. We found some shoes. I found these clear yellow shoes to match Heaven's. She said,
They didn't look good in the box. They look weird in the box. They do.
But when she tried them on, I said, walk in them. Everybody like, "Oh my God, those are really pretty." So she was able to find something just like that.
And they were on clearance.
They were on clearance.
They were like $20, $23.
They're pretty though. They're pretty. So then it was time for me. First of all, I have been in Florida for the last 8, 9, 10 years. I walk around in flip-flops all the time, and my feet are not used to walking in heels. I used to wear heels every day, but like now it's like they hurt. And so I had to find some dress shoes that really didn't hurt my feet. I found some for like $29. So we ended up getting these 2 nice outfits. So we got our outfits. We didn't buy any jewelry. And so we had 2 outfits, and we had these tickets. So now it's time for us to go to the show. So after we got from her treatment yesterday, Heaven said, because I was trying to figure out, should we take our outfits to the doctor's appointment and then just go to New York? Because they said it was an hour away. I thought it was an hour in distance. No, it's only 11 miles away, but it take an hour to get there?
Traffic in transit.
And then Donna gonna tell me, "Krista, make sure you get there early and get your tickets, because if you don't get them early," she's cold, y'all. "If you don't get them early, I'm not gonna be accessible for you you won't be able to contact me." So then we had to leave New York, come back to Secaucus, and then we decided we were gonna get an Uber there. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell you how good God is. He's so good. First of all, I told you I'd done my first Uber last Tuesday. Was the first time I tried an Uber. So this time, Heaven ordered a Lyft. I never rode in a Lyft before.
I've never used Lyft. So
you never used Lyft before?
No, I've never used Lyft before.
Y'all, I'm gonna show y'all. God is so good to us. So this Lyft came. I've never rode in a Tesla before. It was a Tesla SUV. Of course, I didn't know how to open the door. Heaven said, "Mom, you know how to open the door?" I said, "I figured out. I was over there punching the door." But anyway, the guy opened the door for us. It was beautiful. It was like a glass bubble. What to me? You didn't think it was?
I mean, you telling the story.
It was pretty, all right. And then he was saying, "Oh, you nice looking ladies, and I know y'all not from." He was very, very nice. He was from Charleston, South Carolina. He said he took us there, and we never told him when you did it before 5, but he drove us there, and he was showing us all the sightseeing, like the bridges and the difference between the Hudson and the Hudson River or whatever it is, and New York and how it split, and the financial district and Chinatown, and he was showing us, because I'm like, "Oh my God, what's," I get excited about stuff, and we was videotaping stuff, and El Carey Tunnel. Okay. So listen, so this tunnel goes up under the water, right?
Yeah, this tunnel's underwater.
I have been meaning to go back and do a research on how they make this freaking turn up under all this water.
You know what? And when
do you know how they do that?
No, please let me know.
Be honest, have integrity, be equitable, and do the best you can. That's it.
That's it.
And hopefully and preferably you be treated equally. Hopefully.
That's it. I still see that like.
Yeah, that's what I did have. I done it from the ceiling. Isn't that something? So we're in the financial district now.
Yep, this is it right there. This is it. We're going down. Now we're going into the. Okay. Now this, we're on the West Side Highway. That's New Jersey, where we just came from. And that's the skyline. This New York.
And I text him. I said, "Wait a minute. I thought it took an hour to get here. We've been riding almost an hour and a half, but I think he sort of got excited." And he was really, really nice. And he says, "Listen, when y'all get to the facility, when y'all get to the theater, don't get out. I'm gonna open the doors for you because you ladies look elegant." So you know me, I tell the people the truth. I said, "Well, listen, we didn't have no clothes. We went and bought something from the Nordstrom Rack." But he was so nice. He opened the door for us. Have a look this way. On our way to the concert. You look like a movie star back there, girl.
Y'all looking good. I was like, yeah, I love black. I'm telling you, y'all look real good. Y'all looking like stars you are. Listen, deuces, y'all looking real good. I ain't gonna tell. I got on the. Listen, James. I just feeling myself. I'm too cool right now.
I'm too cool. Like that. You got us looking real good, James.
Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? You know that. You can't stop destiny. You know what I mean? Look at y'all blinking. And when you get out anything less, look at y'all civilized.
Yeah. You know? And we went into the
box office.
The box office, and our tickets were there. And we came out because we figured we need to eat. You know, we need to eat before we go into a show because it started at 8 o'clock?
8:15.
8:15. It was around about
7:15.
And what time did we get there? About what, 6?
We got there at 5:45.
That's 3 hours. We know our stomachs, so we need to get something to eat. And when we walked out the box office, you're not gonna believe this. I ran right into my cousin. It's my daddy's brother's son. Tony was there. He like, "What y'all doing here?" I said, "We're here for the show." He says, "I'm the supervisor of the whole place here. I run this whole place."
The ushers, all the ushers and stuff.
And security too. I said, "Are you serious? If you need anything, I can't talk to you right now. I got to go to a meeting." So me having I walked down a little bit down Brooklyn trying to find something to eat. We did that. We come back and he like, "I've been looking all over you. I thought you was performing tonight." I said, "Performing?" He said, "I thought y'all was part." I said, "No, we here to see the show." And I told him why Heaven was here. And he treated us like queens. I mean, he walked me down to the front. He sat there with me. He made sure I was okay. He wouldn't leave me. He like, you good, cuz?" I said, "I'm good." He says, "I tried to get you some seats on the front, but they already taken." I said, "I'm good. We're on about, what, 8 or 9. We weren't that far back. It was nice seats." And then I got a text from this guy. His name was Benjamin. And Benjamin said, "Donald wants to, he wanted to make sure you was here, and if I need to come and help you get seated." I said, "We've been here early. You told us to get here early. We've been here for a while, and we're already seated, but thank you anyway, but I want to see him." And so he texted me back, because the show started, and he said, he wants you to come backstage. I said, "Heaven," I had sent him, we're sitting in 122 or whatever it was. I didn't put 1, I put 22. So I guess they couldn't find it. So I said, "Heaven, read this text message." I have bifocals. So she read it, she put where we were. I said, "Well, they want us to come backstage." And she said, "Well, that's going to be after the show." I know better because I know Donald Lawrence. I said, "No." She said, "No, Mama, probably going to wait till after the show." Because right then, who was on the stage then? Iyanla?
Iyanla had just walked off.
Oh, man, she was good, too.
She was really up there when this was happening.
We live in a world where everybody wants you to live down to their expectations.
Yeah, and so while I was talking to Heaven, Donna was performing, and Robin's baby, Brittany, turned it all the way out. It was so beautiful.
It's a full circle moment for me.
I mean, you know, can you think you come to a place and you really don't have all the things you need, you just believe in God, and all of a sudden, not only are you at a concert, you get wonderful seats, you're seeing the people that you love from Gastonia, North Carolina, where we're from, and then you're backstage, and then you're in the dressing room and took pictures of Yolanda. I mean, can you imagine we went from trying to catch a bus early that morning, the whole week long, getting lost, to now we're in this beautiful car and we're being served. It was awesome. I'll show y'all pictures.
You said you are what?